What is good, people? We're back for another day. For some reason, I actually went live like way before. Didn't even process. Now it has. Monday, I've taken a day off because I worked Saturday, Sunday, full days. So I'm just like, you know what? My workplace has had enough of me. I've put in the blood, sweat, and tears over my weekend, and I need at least one day off. So I had some good sleep, and now we're just getting back to the charts. I don't think I did too much chart work over the weekend mostly. But anyway, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be back testing 1 month previous and on both Euro and GBP. And on top of that, we're going to be looking at GBP and USD's analysis for today. So if you guys enjoy this, hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going to stop till I get to the top. Anyway, let's get to it. Forgot to switch my screen. Done. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I just need to check if you can also hear me clearly. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Okay, you guys can hear me. Cool. Just double checking. Besides that, let's get to it. So it's gonna be very different. I have all my trades saved, so I'll try to go to my other one. Back testing, right? It looks like it has enough data. So the reason why backtesting looks a little bit different is because it's actually just different. Like this is just meant for purely backtesting, and I backtested all the way from 2010, something like that, up to now. So 15 years of backtesting. That kind of fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie. Probably not gonna do it again for a while at least. Just because it kind of like made me doubt myself so heavy, sent me back a bit. But it's a lesson to learn. So 5 minutes. Let me quickly do something real quick. Oh, yo, 3 people in chat. What's up? What's up, papes? Say hello and down below. You know how it is. Right now, I'm just doing back testing. Just a whole month versus a whole month, and then on both GBP and Euro USD. And then after that, I'll be doing the analysis for today. As also, you guys, everyone's heard the Iran's been attacked, and the nuclear sites have been bombed or some shit like that. So you see how the markets have been affected. But right now, I'm just kind of setting everything back a month so I can see how, how my strategy or how I am with the markets. So right now, we're on GBP USD. We can still trade today. I don't know why my shit is so laggy, bro. Maybe because it's streaming. Anyway, so this is the 2nd of June. We're gonna play it 5 minutes, and I'm just gonna quickly check. Okay, cool. There's no news today. Meaning, yeah, bro, this shit's laggy, bro. I'm gonna keep mad. Feel like Botswana, bro. Just gonna quickly add that extra line as a confluence. Okay, so already our price is on Monday is deviated 31%. So if being 31%, we're probably looking for a sell just because purely as prices have been grabbing the top liquidity here. If price does not decide to push down from here and continues pushing up, which is pushing down, we're going to be taking a sell. It looks like we're going to be taking a sell. We like how this is looking. Okay, right now, what's happening now is prices moved so far that price could just want to continue pushing up, or it could push down from here. I doubt it's going to push down from here just because of how far it's pushed up. But in this situation, how it will go with our strategy is probably taking a. Before we actually get into it, I'm not trying to cheat myself and nothing like that, but I'm trying to quickly label all the top liquidity areas. We'll also go with my strategy with like the risk taking. Also, hit that like button. People in the chat, hit that like button. Support your boy. I appreciate you. So, say hello. Say hello if you want to. I'll respond. I appreciate you. Anyway, let's get to this. We're going with. So it's Monday. Hold on. Let me just double check something. So it's Monday. Okay, it's 5:45 p.m. I usually trade at 6 p.m. So as soon as it hits 6 p.m. Right now, this is a good, pretty much a good area to sell. The only thing that it just kind of messes me up is that price has deviated so far. So let's see what happens. Price is giving all the right things to sell. My plan is to sell right here. And you know what? I'm probably going to tally it. I think telling it is better. I don't know what I'm doing, though. I don't know how to do the risk for this specifically. Let's see. So my plan is if price decides to push down from here, I'll probably take that sell. This is a very difficult look. The reason why it's a difficult look here is because I'm not too sure. I'm going to go with risking full. So what I would usually do here is I'm probably going to risk 100%. Just because I don't think price is going to continue pushing up all the way. Since price has already deviated 0.7%, that is so much in one day. If price decides to push higher, there's no point in taking a second trade. That's what I think. So I'm going to go with this. I'm going to risk, let's say I'm going to risk, we'll use the risk thing, the risk factor. I'm going to risk 50K. I'll be risking like 100. It seems like it. And then going down. So this looks like it's more of a. Okay, I'm not in, guys, by the way. This looks like I'm in. We have to wait for price to push down because I'm not in just yet. My sell is actually below this one. But if price decides to push down, I'm in. I'm not in just yet. So this doesn't really count. Not gonna lie. If price has not pushed down past this one here, price pushed down just yet. Okay, you know what? We'll say what we're in for here. We're in right now. So I've risked 50K right here. Let's see what happens. Okay, now right now the price is pushed down all the way to the bottom of the mini range here. So price can do one of two things. No, two of. Does that make sense? One of two things or two of two things? I'm pretty sure price can do two things in this situation here. Price has two options: to push and continue pushing up because I just grab the bottom of this mini range, this 5-minute range, or it can probably just stay. Actually, can do three options, right? Stay within the range like this, like you guys have probably seen in my last video. Stay like that, and then kind of fuck me up. Or price can just go from here, maybe rebound and then continue pushing down, or come back up here and continue pushing down. But either way, price can either range, push up from here, or push down, practically, or push up and push down. Different variations, but anyway, let's see. Okay, price pushes up right now. That was a strong push. So low key, I would want prices to come back up here at 7 p.m. The reason why 7 p.m., which is 7 p.m. right now, unfortunately, is so that I can take another sell. Price is not coming just yet. Bro, my thing is so laggy for some reason. I don't even know why. But yeah, okay, price didn't decide to do that, so I'm only in for one trade. I can definitely see right now it's coming closer to New York already. Price hasn't moved much. It's kind of in range, but it's at the bottom. And you can see prices that retest continue pushing down. It went up initially, then continue pushing down. But it's so far up that I don't think that push down is really significant right now. Like price literally needs to make it here for it to be significant to me. Bro, my shit is laggy as hell, bro. This is not even funny. So right now it's in New York and price has practically been moved nowhere. In this situation, doesn't look too good, but I'm just gonna let it play out with my stop loss being up here. So I'm either gonna lose 100 or I'm gonna gain 400. Let's see. So price decided to be in a bigger range. That's what price really just decided to do. I would be awake right now. Low key, how it's looking, I'd probably take it out. So I'll probably take it out somewhere here. If I'm greedy, I'd either take out here because price moved nowhere, or I would take out somewhere here. How much would I risk? I'm not too sure. But I'm not gonna try that. Guys, I'm just gonna put my shit here. Fuck it. We're trying to do this. If I lose 58, I lose 58. I just plan on making 79. Boom. Made 79. Wasn't necessarily planned. By the way, you guys see I made 79. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to reset this whole thing just because price is laggy as hell. Even if I stop sharing. The reason why I'm doing this is because price is moving so slowly. Like my thing is not operating fast, and I need it to operate quicker so I can get through the whole month. Like, bro, I have to do this trade potentially 26 times times 2 because it's not just on GBP, it's also on Euro. So I can kind of turn this off so you can just hear me better. Ain't no way my shit is malfunctioning. But my shit is malfunctioning. There we go. Hold on. The old crypto pair screams. I don't even care, bro. I don't even care about that bullshit. Okay, it seems like it's functioning faster now. A little bit. Still not the best FPS. How do I go to administration? Yo, hit that like button, peeps. Hit that like button if you're in here. Right now, you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just currently fixing my trading view so it actually functions faster. Oh, what is it called? Is it called run administration? Some shit? All right, fuck it. I don't even care at this point, yo. My shit is super laggy. I think it's because the stream is on. Tis what it is. It shall be what it is. But right now, I just made 79 bucks. You couldn't really see it, but made 79 bucks. Just spoiled myself. All right, y'all. We are going to go back to Hold on. I'm live streaming the wrong thing. Boom. Now we're going back to trading. Back on GBP USD, we came with like a little. And right now we're just going to check the news. You guys can't see what I'm looking at, but I'm checking the news. News on Euro USD tomorrow, GBP USD. There's news earlier in the day, but not later in the day. So what we're going to do is just going to play this out. Right now, how I'm looking, how I see this is I'm seeing for probably a sell 3 areas. 1, 2, or 3, somewhere up here. These are the 3 areas I'm looking for sells, depending on where price lands at. So if price decides to, hold on, we still have a bit more time. So price decides to kind of stay here. Okay, my plan is, you know how I said a sell? Price already made that sell move early. So from this situation, I'm probably going to be taking a buy. I know y'all are like, what? How do I say sell real quickly, then I just go straight to a buy? It's because price is kind of landing in place for a good buy. Like if price hits this area, which it just did, right here, it's a good buy. Now we just look at the potential areas that price could take a buy from, buy off. So to make sure that, you know, I just have to risk $50 here, y'all. The reason why I risk 50 is because there's 2 areas of placement where I can take a buy. So here, we're going to do something like this. We're going to go like, boom. With this, it means I need to risk. Oh, I'm an idiot. I clicked sell on its buy, my bad. Okay, yeah, cool. Risking 50. And right now we are risking 50 to make, is this the right? 1 to 3 to make 150. Should be risking 50 to make 150. And this from this place, this is only going to be, guys, this is not even confirmed. It's until price pushes off this area here. Until price pushes off this area. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm just going to zoom in even closer. If price decides to push up this area, price has to make another candle and it has to go above here for me to enter in. So I'm not actually in, but I entered in early because this is the area which I'll be looking at. And how this back testing works is I can't take a buy exactly when price makes it past because this is back testing. It does a whole 5-minute move unless I go to the 1 minute and 1 minute and 1 candle. So that's why I took a buy early. Usually in actual trading, I wouldn't take a buy early. So if price starts to push down, I wouldn't have been even in this trade if price never actually got me in. If that makes sense. Right now I'm in it because I'm back testing. But if I was live trading, I would wait for price to make that high. So let's see. Okay, made that high. I'm in. I'm officially in now. The 2 areas where I can see price kind of pushing off at is here and here. These are the 2 resistant areas. And the take profit where we can have it at is probably, I'd say definitely daily open. Daily open is a really good spot. So we're just going to leave it at that. Let's see if price decides to allow me to live. If price pushes down, even better. It's beautiful. Here would have been a good place to take a buy from, but there's not too much support there. If I take that buy, it's not like price can still come down and fuck me up. So right now, I'm just going to leave it at that. We're just going to see what happens. Okay, price came down. Okay, started pushing up. Now I may just be moving my break even. Sorry, maybe moving my stop loss to break even, especially when price hits this area. Maybe moving my stop loss to break even. Okay, I like how this is pushing. Okay, price came all the way down. Completely disrespectful. Okay, now here is a good area to take a buy again. Just because price did 2 things. Price, 1, grabbed the previous liquidity. It's also good timing, and it's also at the monthly open price. So here, I would actually take another buy if price decides to push off this area, which I will never tell if price is going to push off this area early or not because it's back testing. So I'm going to take another buy there. but I would have taken another buy like this, y'all. And honestly, my stop loss would have actually been smaller for both of them. So it probably would have been like 5.5 here. Here, smaller as well. So both, leaving this one here because this is the actual risk to reward. Because if I bring it closer, it's going to be like 1 to 5 or 1 to 6. But where the white line is actually where my stop loss is, and I've taken 2 buys. But this is only going to happen if price pushes up from here. And I know it's confusing you all because it doesn't matter. We'll see. Okay, so if price breaks through up, price needs to break through up first. Just give me, okay, price never entered me in. I know this sounds like I'm backtracking, but price never entered me in, so I wouldn't have taken that buy. And my stop loss would have been taken out, though. My original stop loss would have been taken out. So in this situation, I could have went that price came close enough for me to bring my stop loss to break even, or this would have been a no loss. Now we're going to the next day. I'm likely going to stop talking because it's taking too long for me just analyzing and telling you guys what I'm thinking. So I'm just going to do what I'm just going to do. Okay, Loki, I like how price is moving right now. It's moving like it's in a range, right? And since price is moving like it's in a range, it's making it a little bit predictable. So what we actually want from this is, yeah, we don't want to take a buy here, but it's looking tempting to take a buy here. We want price to come up here, so we take a sell from up here somewhere. I remember being in this exact trade too. I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong, but you know, price did 2 things here. Did a setup that I did yesterday. Oh no, sorry. Did a setup that I talked about yesterday, where price moves one way, then comes in, but with good timing. You take a buy down here, and then it comes back up this way, but it did it too early. But price is also kind of ranging, so it's hard to see what price wants to do here. But I'm assume that price wants to really just come back up here for me to take a sell down. So I'm gonna wait. Since it's also news, guys, remember, since it's also news, by the way, guys, I remember taking the sell before. I actually took a sell here with my stop loss all the way up here, so I already know what's going to happen. But I'm just going to wait for price to grab it because this is where I should have actually waited for. But anyway. So here, I take a sell because if price pushes down from here, which it probably will. I also risk $50 here. The reason why I risk 50 and not 100 is because, hold on. The reason why I risk $50 and not 100 is because hold on. Bro, I'm mad. Why the fuck is this not letting me? There we go. 95.11. No, sorry, 95. 9.5. 412. Am I right here? Hold on. Am I tripping? 9.5. 514. My bad. It's supposed to be something like this, y'all. Okay, so now my trade that I'm currently looking for is something like this. We can also see price pushing off at the daily open, so we just have to see what price is going to do. If price pushes up, hold on. Does price give me that entry for another sell? Price did not give me that entry for another side. I just would have sold here. My original stop loss would have actually been higher, but it doesn't matter. The point is, we shall continue. Now we're gonna have any added on positions here? Nah, can't really see an added on position anyways close to here. When price breaks through this level right here, I'll be bringing my stop loss to break even. Okay, break even now. Stop loss to break even. Since that's the case, we have to be careful because price is literally at the daily open. And daily open, you know, let's just see what we would get if we took a sell. Nah, we won't, guys. We better than this. We're gonna get a 1 to 2. We're being greedy out here, boys. A 1 to 2. So let's see what happens. 1 to 2, break even. So we're not losing anything. Price also did my exit strategy at. This is bad, Joel. This is bad. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually put my stop loss here. The reason why I'm putting my stop loss here is because price did my exit strategy at the daily open perfectly. Price decides to push up here, then we understand. Listen to what it's saying. It's also good timing here, so we'll see what happens. Okay, price continue to push down. Since we're still in here, we low-key probably gonna trace it in. We'll keep my stop loss somewhere here. I will keep it up here. And I remember how this trade already went. It actually came back up here. But we'll see. Right. Yeah. So we got a little win out of that. Not too bad. It's not too bad, Joel. It's not too bad. Lesson to learn from this is probably just to, if price does that exit strategy, take it out and replace it with a buy. Just because. Yeah. Too slack to explain, just because. Are we on Wednesday already? Thursday. Okay, Thursday's looking like this. Okay. Looking onto some fine shit. I did say I was going to do back testing for both GBP and Euro, but it's taking too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going till 1:30 p.m. and then I'm going to end it there because I got to go to the shops. I want to check out the holes there too. I ain't going to lie to you. So. Right now, how Thursday's looking, I remember there being a lot of news. And low-key, what we want from this, guys, we want prices to push up one way heavily for us to take a buy. This one, I may just take a buy here just for fun's sake, just because how price is perfectly coming into the daily open. Yeah, so it was probably a good idea to take a buy there. It's too late, y'all. So I'm just going to do something like this. This is, by the way, just because my stop loss is just here. But since price kind of just perfectly came in there, I want to see what price does. I want to see what price does. Bro, my shit is lagging so badly. Like, gosh. I'm gonna bring my shit to stop loss to break even just because. Has price deviated more than 20%? I almost turned it to 20% with good timing. Okay. What I want price to do here is yes. Now, if price decides to push down from here, I'm taking a sell. I know you're like, what? Yeah, okay, I'm taking a sell, y'all. I just like made what, $33? With like the dumbest move. Low key, y'all. I may need a massive stop loss here though. No, don't mind the stop loss isn't too massive. It's kinda. Is it worth it though? Okay, at least I get a 1 out of it. Probably just gonna do something like that. It's gonna be like a 1 to 2, something like this. Meaning if I'm gonna have a 20 pip stop loss, I need at least a 20 full. No, actually no, I'm risking a decent amount, so I'm risking 50. The reason why I'm risking 50, oh my bad, I put it for 50 exactly. The reason why I'm risking 50 is because this is the only trade I would be taking. I risk purely to the amount of trades that is presented for me. So, you know, I'm risking $97 to make 187. It's not bad. Oh, beautiful push. Beautiful push. Don't be fucking me over now. Don't be fucking me over now. Okay, right here, since price has pushed down good enough, I'm bringing my shit to break even. It's pushed down hard enough. Break even shit. So if I take an L, I take an L with no strings attached. That's how you want to do it, boys. No strings attached. Okay, no strings attached. Beautiful. 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 That was a close one, boys. That would have hurt my heart too. Now, next trade. And you know what's crazy? I can see exactly why price did push up from here. It's because of that perfect move that price did into daily open with with timing. So now I know that if price ever does something like that, I'm just going to take a buy. Also forgot to do this stuff because this stuff is important. Do something like that. That's kind of giving me the range. Surely push down. Yes, okay. I like how price is literally perfectly lining up right now. Is looking very hard and it's looking like a difficult day today. The reason why I say that is because you can take 2 or 3 buys in these areas. That's 1 buy there. But it's just a massive stop loss, which I don't like. So it's a 1 to 2 I can make from this. Not even, yeah, around a 1 to 2. Well, it's kind of like a 1 to 7.6. So it's a shitty trade, not gonna lie. It's unless I do something like this. Which I may just do. Because I'm trying something new out. I have to do some quick calculations right now. What trade is better? Is a trade better? Instead of risking $50, I risk $30 to make a 1 to 4, not 1 to 4, 1 to 7, which is going to be around $210. As for risking $50 to make a 1 to 2, yeah, risking $30 is better. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I've planned it out, y'all. I've planned it out. This trade is very difficult because you know it's perfectly lined up, but the move was moved early. Shit. If price starts to move off here, yeah, okay, I may just be taking a buy. This is how the buy is ending up to look like. All right, yo, that was my plan, but price already moved. So off this, going to go off 16, right? 1 to 5. So that means I'm risking only 30. 16 times 2. If I risk 50, it's going to be like around 1.5. So if I risk 15,000, I'm going to make something like 30. So is this the right equation? No, 1.5. Yeah, it is. Okay. We kind of don't like this. There we go. Okay, I would add an extra position usually in this situation. So I'm gonna take a buy here. Yep, cool. Okay, price taking me out now. Done. Now I have 2 more areas. Okay, another buy. Hold on. This is risking another 30. So 9.5, 4.5, 14. Something like that. I'm gonna go for 14.5. So right here, we should be making a 1 to 2.43, meaning I should be risking around $30 off this, which should be about 15. It should be about 15. Whoa, what the fuck? Hold on. I may have risked too much. Let me go. Perfect. Something like that. And I remember how this trade went too. It keeps on grabbing down. You just have to have confidence, and then it's gonna push up. Let's see. My next area of an out of norm position is price comes down here. Cool, doesn't do that. Comes to break even. How much would I make? $170, which is all right. It is all right. Let's see. Let's see if we make this trade, y'all. We can kind of delete this. I just brought to break even just because I already know price made it halfway. And how you know if price makes it halfway, if it does, it becomes close or like that, which it just did. Taking a buy here isn't actually so bad due to the fact that price grabbed the bottom liquidity just here. It's tempting. I'm not going to do it though. Okay, so what price did is it ranged both ways, took me out break even. Getting a lot of break evens. This is a good thing how price was a trash trade. But I lost nothing. I lost nothing and gained the world. So boom, boom, boom. It's Monday again. New Monday. I just need to quickly check. I actually didn't check if Friday had news or not. Okay, Friday had no news actually that day. It was on Saturday. So Monday has no news either. Okay, this is looking beautiful, girl. This is looking beautiful. The reason why it's looking beautiful is purely because price has grabbed the liquidity, as well with timing. So let me see areas which I would have taken a sell here. Like these are really the only areas which I will be looking for sells. So these are the areas looking for sells because price is pushed off. It's looking really nice right now because this is how I can see it. Price does something like that. Grab the top of it. It's just not perfect. I remember this trade too. Man, these trades give me heartbreaks. I don't think this trade ever made it up here. If it did, then this is a completely different trade. Oh, it did. Never mind. This is a completely different trade, I guess. No, I'm looking for a sell definitely here. I do want to quickly check one thing. Yeah, price has deviated a lot again. It's in a good spot too, so. Yeah, perfect. So what I'll be looking for here is 2 things. How much it would cost if I just did, 19.5. one whole trade. See, guys, you have to think what's worth it. Is it worth it? 15.5. I think 15.5 is better. This could be like my downfall, low key, but I'm risking $50. $50 for this, which should be around 30,000. Boom. So we're risking 30 to make 130. Let's see what happens. Oh, I've taken another sell there. I'm just gonna add another pit. I don't even give a fuck at this point, yo. I don't give a fuck. And our stop loss would have been around, would make it somewhere here. We are risking a bit more. We risked 50, but now we're risking $70 to make 278. So let's see what price does. Pushes down, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And from here, we measure it out. Okay, since price didn't touch, okay, price touched it at 10. We bring our stop loss to break even now. Somewhere here. And now we'll just let it run. There we go. We made $278. $278 just like that. Which this, I remember actually making this trade. My bad. I remember making this trade. So right now we kind of made like a 1, 2. First was a 1 to 3 trade. See, technically, guys, it's not a 1 to 3 for this trade, but it was. I'll show you. This is practically what happened, right? So this trade would have been something like a 1 to 5 or something like that, which is not the case. It's actually still going to be like a 1 to 3. The reason why they're both 1 to 3s and something like that is because I risked $50. And this one's not a 1 to 4 because I risked the exact same amount. I didn't risk, I risked the same lot, not the same money. So anyway, done deal with that. We're actually gonna stop it here because it's 1:30. I guess we're up right now. You can see how the trade, how my trading strategy kind of looks for, what's it called? Is this shit not working? The fuck? Yeah, how my trading graph is looking. It looks like price went up, down, up. But this is right now good. No, I won't say good. See, you have to always be positive, right? I was about to say it's a good month, it's a good week, but you have to be positive. So this is just how it is, you know? And yeah, this is it. I guess I have a 41% win rate, 3.61, 17 trades in total. But you have to also double check one thing. If I take a buy and take out of the trade, even though I did nothing, so take a buy, take out of a trade. Okay, so with this, guys, this is actually skewed because there's multiple times which I've taken a buy or sell in a place, then I took out because I risked the wrong amount. So this is kind of wrong. It's probably 8 less, I'm assuming. So my win rate is higher from this small course of time. So yeah, if that makes sense, y'all, that makes sense. But hit that like button, hit that like and subscribe. Before I actually get to anything, I did say I was gonna do a quick analysis on today's date and how that is looking. Okay, right now price is looking like it's, I know price wants to push potentially up because it's missed. Never mind, let's grab that gap. Actually, I can switch back now. I can switch back to trading art. Oh, now this shit's way smoother. Okay. That is weird, y'all. This is way smoother. Anyway, coming to this. Price has literally made a little gap here that hasn't been filled. I remember in these situations, price low is filling these gaps. So I guess we have a bit of a buy bias. But also on Euro USD, I'm pretty sure price has not touched price has not touched the new month. So we have a gap there. So we're kind of looking for a buy. But right now, what I got to do is I got to do something like this. So what we plan on probably doing is we plan on, probably only 2 trades depending on how much the deviation is. Okay. We're going to go something like this. These are the trades that we're going to be looking for. Oh, this is actually going to be painful. Yeah, it's going to be something like that. Done. We do want to sell up here. No, we actually want to sell, up here. 15. So these are the potential trades we can see. Sell here, sell here. And if prices has to come down, we're looking for probably simple sell to be around simple buy, which is probably only going to be risking 2 types of buys. When I say 2 types of buys, I mean only going to be buying twice, potential to like 2 potential places to take a buy from. Minimum is 1 to 3. Maximum is like a 1 to 5, what we can see from this. But I think 1 to 3 is probably the best. I just want to see if price does deviate down. I think we're probably going to risk now. See, if price comes down here with timing, we're probably going to risk one trade. As for these 2 areas, these are the 2 areas, like the 2 places we can look at. Like this, these are the 2 things that we're seeing price potentially do on a Monday on Euro USD, and a potential buy at the bottom at the daily open that price just made. Yo, peeps, if you're in this chat, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, because I post daily. I don't go live daily, but I post daily. Today's just a special day. Right now we're on GBP USD now. Let's see what we're going to be doing, what we're looking for. Boom. Okay. So we can kind of see prices, I kind of ruled out. Why is this range off? This range is off. Hold on. Probably need to lock this in. There we go. There we go. Okay, so price grab the bottom of this so-called range if it decides to respect it. 2 areas which I see price taking a buy from. It's probably first we need to see if price has deviated 20% already. Price has definitely deviated 20% or 0.2%. So off that, probably going to be a buy looking like this. All right, it's going to be a simple, I say simple, potentially a 1 to 3.58 to a 1.679. As for the next buy, it being, see, trigger price has deviated 20%. Price has not deviated 20%, so that's weird. It's hard to choose. I wouldn't really take a buy from there. I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably take a buy. I'll preferably take a buy here than there. So sure, we can add in this one. Like, how far is this? If it's 0.5, I'm probably, okay. So these 2 are the areas which I can see price taking a buy from. Places where I can see price taking a sell from. I doubt that price is going to move 0.5%, but if it does, it's going to be difficult. I'm not going to lie, it's going to be difficult. I think one place where I definitely see price taking a sell from is here. And this one is going to be insane. Like if I put something like that, 15 point. So we get like that. That's an insane trade right here. Insane sell. If price doesn't decide to respect that, I do another sell here or just somewhere around here. And I probably go for something like that. And it's going to be a simple, I say simple, but it's going to be a 1 to 7. So either a 1 to 7 or a 1 to 3 for sells. And as for a 1 to 6.79 or a 1 to 3.89 for buys. That's really what I see for today. If price decides to push up or push down, it could definitely change if price decides to, retrace and kind of be in the middle. But that's really what I'm looking for right now, y'all. You don't know how it is. Hit that like and subscribe because I'm not going to stop till I get to the top. Let me quickly switch this to my main thing. Hold on. You don't see my face now? You don't know how it is. I appreciate the people in this live right now. If you all guys watching me live, right, I'm about to conclude this. If you're watching me live, hit that like and hit that subscribe. Hit that like and hit that subscribe. And I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all for tuning in. And say hello. You can say hello, y'all. Like, I ain't scary. Appreciate yo. Done. I want to see what happens if I do that. Anyway, y'all, that's a simple thing. What? All right, y'all. I don't know what the fuck happened, but the point is, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's a morning kind of analyzation or whatever for the charts on GBP and Euro USD during what's happening. I probably should have do the thumbnail or something like that where it's like around war. How is it? I probably should have added that in, but it is what it is. Anyway, hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going to stop till I get to the top. This is my smoothie, and it's a classic Monday, and you all have a good